Oh my god, you guys. This is too funny not to talk about before stream. So, do you remember, like, 3 or 4 weeks back, Hasan went out of country and came back, and he was detained by Homeland Security, and he made a huge deal about it, about how he was unlawfully detained, and this is a proof that Donald Trump is reaching out from the Oval Office and squashing the First Amendment rights of people that disagree with him and all this nonsense. Well, it turns out that all of that, well, we all knew that that was bullshit because it turns out he was detained for like 15 minutes. But it gets worse. So months ago, he got an email saying that his global travel program status was, or global entry program status was revoked. Now, global entry is, for those of you who aren't American or don't travel, I didn't know this either. It's like a bypass, like a security bypass entry point for people who Homeland Security has vetted and determined to be low risk to the security of the country. So there's like dedicated lanes for people who are in this program, and you can like scan a card and they'll let you through bypassing security. Well, Hasan's status in that program had been revoked, and he had been sent an email, I guess, before he even left the country, and he wants us all to believe that he didn't know that he got that email. Now, as cluttered as I know every social media creator's inbox is, I know that, at least for me, when the Revenue Agency of Canada sends me tax emails, I know it's the government, and I know that they're emailing me, and I, read it. So I don't believe for a second that Hasan got an email from the Department of Homeland Security and didn't open and read that bitch. I think he knew his status was revoked, and he still tried to get in that way anyway, and they detained him, rightfully so, and then he made a big slanderous deal about how the government was attacking his First Amendment rights. Now, he leaked the email that he got because I guess he knows that this is going to come out and it's going to make him look bad. So he's going to try to get ahead of this, spin this, and make it seem like he didn't know and claim ignorance. But Nux is going to read us the email and break it down for us as to why he might have possibly had his status revoked.
Dear Hasan, Diddy Bin Laden Epstein Khamenei Piker, thank you for submitting your traveler inquiry form and identity documentation to the Department of Homeland Security Travelers Readiness Redress Inquiry Program regarding your participation in the Global Entry Program. CBP is tasked with the protection of our nation's borders.
I'm shocked.
Oh, motherfucker has a problem with borders, doesn't he?
He really
as well
does.
as enforcing numerous laws at our nation's ports of entry on behalf of a variety of other governing agencies, including state, local law enforcement, CBP officers, that's the Customs Border Patrol, routinely access information provided by these agencies to conduct examinations. All internal travelers attempting to enter the United States, including all U.S. citizens, are subject to examination on each arrival into the country because obviously fucking duh!
Right?
They ask you questions in the airport. Occasionally, CBP may inconvenience. It may even inconvenience law-abiding persons in our effort to detect, deter, and mitigate threats to our homeland caused by a few individuals who are involved in illicit activities.
It's almost like enforcing the law is necessary and sometimes annoying, but still necessary.
We rely on the patient's cooperation and understanding of travelers to ensure the effective protection of our borders. After careful review, you ready, guys? Are you locked in? We have determined that your Global Entry Program membership was revoked because you do not meet the guidelines for program participation.
I wonder
An individual
why.
is eligible to participate in the Trusted Traveler Program if CBP, at its sole discretion, determines that the individual presents a potential risk for terrorism. Border Patrol watches the How Fucked Is This on Piker franchise, for real, for real.
They
Criminality,
do.
violating
They really
customs,
do.
agriculture, immigration laws, or is therefore not a low-risk traveler. The risk determination will be based in part by an applicant's ability to demonstrate past compliance with laws, regulations, and policies. Reasons why an applicant may not be qualified for participations include, but are not limited to, and then it's a whole lot of things: false or incomplete information, arrested in the past, found violation of customs immigration, subject of an investigation by the federal, state, or local law enforcement agency, inadmissible to the United States under immigration laws. You ready for the next one? The applicant is known or suspected of being or having been engaged in conduct constituting, I have dyslexia, in preparation for, in aid of, or related to terrorism.
Ding, ding, ding. Homeland Security already knows that Hasan supports and likely is actively, I will say it, actively supporting terrorists. And the Department of Homeland Security definitely has the right to revoke his global entry status. And for him being such an idiot as to lie about why the government detained him, as if in today's age we couldn't figure it out and find out why. And like, this is just the tip of the iceberg. You'll see, as you can see by the title of this video, which we will be finishing the rest of this on stream. But this is big. Like, this is the important part, is Hasan lied about his detention at the airport, and in my opinion concocted this whole story to make the government look bad and make it seem like the Trump administration is attacking content creators that disagree with him if they have a large enough platform. That's my theory on this, and I wanted to record this video just before my counselor showed up and just bring this to your attention, because it is so obvious. It is so freaking obvious that he is just trying so hard to garner sympathy points, because I think he knows his time is coming, and he's finding out. He's done a lot of fucking around. Now it's time for him to find out. But I just wanted to come here and drop this little gem for you guys. Catch me on stream tonight on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and X, and I hope to see you there. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.